Australian dirt late model driver Kye Blight announced he will no longer be racing for the Bar 31 team here in the United States at the end of this season, specifically, I believe, on October 9th, because U.S. immigration officials refused to provide him a visa. Before we get to this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. Wrote this up over at stockcarreport.com. And Blight made the announcement that he would no longer be the driver of the Bar 31 team XR1 after immigration officials in the United States denied him a visa over on Facebook. The link is all the way down here, but it's easier to read here in the article. This is what he said. Just as Skylar Gray said, I'm coming home. He then added, Paul and Alice have helped me grow and taught me so much. I'm looking forward to utilizing those skills and values in my own team again. In a lengthier statement he shared as an image, he wrote this: as of October 9, 2024, I will no longer be the driver of the Bar 31 Team XR1. Paul and Alice gave a guy from little old Katanning, Western Australia, a shot to be a professional race car driver in the best region in the world for late model racing. For those opportunities, I will forever be grateful. I've had some of the greatest experience of my life, had a lot of fun, and learned more about racing and also life than I could have ever imagined. The things I was able to achieve both in the USA and Australia while a part of the Bar 31 team, I'm very proud of. He then revealed why he was having to depart from the team. He says, as a lot of you may know, I applied for a P1 visa, and after many months of back and forward with lawyer and immigration, my application was denied. I don't know about you guys, but this is absolutely infuriating to me. This guy's over here chasing his dream, trying to be a dirt late model driver. It has had some success. He has a race win this year, has a number of top fives, a number of top tens. Has raced with the World of Outlaws, is planning to race with the Luke Soil Late Model Dirt Series here towards the end of September and at the beginning of October. And immigration officials denied him a visa. Meanwhile, you just watch the news and see what's happening at the border. I mean, this is infuriating to me that this guy who's trying to chase his dream, trying to live his dream, is unable to do so because immigration officials will not provide him with a visa. I mean, this is appalling, it's sickening, it's disgusting to me. It's infuriating. It's absolutely infuriating that he's unable to chase his dream now. He's going to have to go back to Australia. And he is going to go back to Australia after kind of talking about some of the goals that he had, that he was unable to achieve, specifically running a full national tour and becoming the first Australian team and driver to do so. They weren't able to get that, but he did point out that they did have some pretty solid things that they did accomplish together. Specifically, he says this: I started with Paul in 2016, and in that time, I helped him be the first international to compete in the entire Hell Tour. I prepared the car he won his Australian title in, and the last A-feature win he had at the Perth Motorplex. From there, he did share his plans for the future. He said, moving forward, I have a new production sedan build underway and plan on racing that as often as possible. We have our Western Australia, that's not Washington, I think he's Western Australia, state title to defend, and the goal of winning the Australian Championship in Toowoomba. QLD, I'm not exactly sure what state that is in Australia. I assume that's some kind of state there in that country, though. I'm nowhere near ready to call it quits with late model racing. I love making the cars faster. I love the technology, and I absolutely love driving the heck out of them. We are working out the details and securing a late model program to compete in the biggest Western Australia late model season to date. If anyone is interested in being part of the team, reach out to us at Kye Blight Racing here on Facebook. So looks like he is going to try to continue to chase that dirt late model dream over in Australia. But it's unfortunate that he couldn't continue doing it here against the best of the best. People like Ricky Thornton Jr., people like Jonathan Davenport, people like Bobby Pierce. And he's going to have to go back to Australia now to kind of chase that dream, all because immigration officials would not give him a visa. He then concluded saying, I extended my gratitude to Paul and Alice Stubber. I think it's Stubber, might be Stubber, not exactly sure, for all the opportunities they have provided me and my family. Although I won't be driving their race cars, I still look forward to being a part of the Bar 31 team and winning races with their logo on my race cars. And so if you want to read the whole message, which we just did, it's here in the article, which I will have the link to in the description of this video if you want to do that. Or you can just go head on over to his Facebook page to read it as well. But while he won't be driving as of October 9th, it does look like he will be competing in a fair number of events up until that point. More specifically, this weekend or tomorrow, he will be at Tri-City Speedway, and then Friday he will stay there for 2 races, and he will then head to Peoria on Saturday for their race on Saturday night. I think it's a $5,000 to win race there for the Illinois State Championships or something like that, I think is what I was reading on their website. Next week, the team heads to Brownstown Speedway on September 27th and 28th to compete with the Luke Soil Late Model Dirt Series. On October 1st, they will continue with the Luke Soil Series at Atomic Speedway, and then the team concludes its season at Fairbury on October 4th and 5th. So if you want to catch Kye Blight, those look to be the locations where he will be racing at. And as I said earlier, he has had one win this year, 9 top 5s and 18 top 10s in 33 feature starts. His one win came at Manette. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Motor Speedway on August 4th. He's made 2 starts with the World Outlaws this year. He finished 19th in the feature at Maquoketa Speedway on August 17th and 25th in the feature at Cedar Lake on August 2nd. So he's no slouch. He's able to make World Outlaws features when he does indeed try. He's up there competing with the best of the best. And as much as I was watching him, he seemed to be improving. He seemed to be getting better. Seemed to be putting the time in and honing his craft. And it's just really, it's infuriating that he's unable to continue to do so because U.S. immigration officials denied him a visa. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below.